Hi all, Mrs. Arndt here. So let's take a look at the work that you're doing this week on week 5, and we're dealing with some assembly items and trying to sort out some of the specialty features that go on a drawing file. So here on Google Classroom, what I'm looking at is just kind of a test look at what you might be seeing, because one of the first things that you need to do is to download these 3 parts. And you might notice that the extension on these 3 parts is an IPT file. These are actual Inventor files, but the great news is Onshape can import Inventor files. So this is going to work out great. So go ahead and left click on the item. It says no preview available, and go ahead and choose download. And that's going to download to your Chromebook. I don't know exactly where your downloads go. I hope that you can find your downloads folder. If you can't, holler at me and I will help you out. Another option is to, nope, we just got to left click. And when that no preview comes up, hit download. And the last file, the wedge, left click, the preview comes up and click download. Okay, so now let's head over to Onshape. So this is still part of Unit 7, working with some advanced dimensioning and some advanced drawing files. So I'm going to go into Unit 7. You can see that my drill block is in there. I'm actually going to create a separate folder for this, and I'm going to call this the jack lift. So what we're actually putting together here is essentially the car jack type item where you rotate and the lift goes up and lifts your car. So I'm going to go into that jack lift folder, and now I'm going to go over to the create, and I'm going to choose import files. Import files. And for me, it brought me right to my downloads folder. You might have to locate that on your Chromebook. And we just want to import each one of these one at a time. So import the base IPT, and let's go ahead and choose to import to a single document. And that's all we need to choose, and click OK. It lets us know it's uploading. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing. Create, import files. This time choose the screw part. Again, single document, click OK. So it brings it in as a separate file. And one last time, create, import files, and choose the wedge. Single document, OK. And then you can either delete all of these notifications or just X to close that. All right, so here we have all 3 of these files, and that's a good thing. If you open up the base file, you'll see a couple of tabs at the bottom. Do not click on the CAD Imports tab. Bad things happen. I can't explain it. Don't click on it. So here we are in this base file, and before we start adding some elements like the assembly or the drawing file that we're going to create, we need to rename this. So it came in as import 1. We need to rename this as base. That's going to help us as we move forward. So this one is set. It's renamed. We know what that is. So let's go back. Let's back out of that file and open up the wedge file as well. That way we can take a look at it, and we can rename this one also. So let's rename that wedge. And once again, back out, open up the screw portion, and rename that as the screw. Okay. So let's go ahead and pause there. I'll see you in the next video for assembling this jack lift.